From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Well, yesterday, we just refused to warm up. We started in the 20s, only got into the mid-40s here in Oklahoma City. Between all these 46s, we did hit 47 for a very brief period. But look what happened overnight. We barely ever got cold, down to 39 a couple of hours ago, and that's as cold as we got. So starting things off much warmer than yesterday. That's some good news. Cloud cover working in once again, similar to yesterday as well. So we will have some clouds through the afternoon and a couple peaks of sunshine. But here's our next rain chance. It's a little ball out in the Pacific. It's going to go across the Baja and through Mexico and then eventually through Texas and into our neck of the woods. But we got a couple days before we get there. And with that being said, we've got a couple really nice afternoons. We'll be close to 70 today. More 70s across the state. Tomorrow, President's Day looks gorgeous and dry. 70s again Tuesday. We'll even get into the 70s on Wednesday, but here we go, Wednesday morning. That's when that rain and thunderstorm chance arrives. It does look at this point, there's at least some decent agreement in the models that it is a morning event by the afternoon. It's kind of out of here, so that's at least kind of a plus. Doesn't affect our commute back from work as much, but it will be something to think about for the commute to work on Wednesday morning. A little bit chillier as we go through our Thursday and our Friday. Maybe a couple sprinkles bubble up on Friday. This system way out to the west by the time we're getting to the weekend. That's something that we're going to watch. That's our next storm system to watch. It brings in rain chances. At this point, it looks like each day could have something. Models are kind of all over the place on it. There are some that say all the way through Monday we could get rain. Some, like this one, says by Monday it's out of here and it's to our east. So it's going to depend on how quick that comes through. But either way, by the weekend, in the beginning of next week, we are going to see a little bit of an unsettled pattern that kicks those rain chances back up for a time. Here's a view on our American Fidelity Cam, Lucky Star Sky Cam network. Clouds overhead with, again, a couple breaks that we'll see here and there. 40 out at Will Rogers came in about an hour ago, but I love this. We're all essentially 5 to 15 degrees above where we were yesterday for our 24-hour temperature change. Some pockets of the state in the east and southwest are almost 25 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So that's awesome. That puts our air temperatures largely in the mid-30s to the low 40s, but we still have a couple pockets of 20s trying to hold on. Those will go away here in the next hour and a half or so as we continue to warm up throughout the morning with that south wind. It's gusting 15 to 20 already here in central Oklahoma. And we're cold enough that it's making it feel a little bit chilly. It feels like 28 in El Reno, 29 in Minco, freezing here in Oklahoma City. Wind chills won't be an issue for us as we go through this afternoon, though, because we really ramped those temperatures up. 69 from Oklahoma City to Stillwater, some 70s to the west and to the southwest, 75 down in Altus today. So a great step up overnight. Not exactly cold, but a little bit chilly. So that's another nice thing to see. And then some wind out of the southwest continues tomorrow. Breezy few afternoons and dry for President's Day, but even warmer then. 72 Oklahoma City, up to the mid-70s once again in southwest Oklahoma, and then could be pushing 80 in southwest Oklahoma by Tuesday. So a bunch of nice warm days ahead, something to certainly look forward to. That rain chance kicks into gear as we go midnight to 6 a.m., mainly from southwest into central Oklahoma, and then picks up as the main wave of that storm system arrives along the I-35 corridor by that 6 a.m. time frame. And then beyond that, I say 6 a.m. to noon. By noon, it would mainly be off into eastern Oklahoma. We'll be drying out throughout the morning hours here in Oklahoma City. Should be nicer by the time we get to our lunchtime, unless the system really decides to slam on the brakes. But that might not be a bad idea if it decides to give our western counties a little bit more rain, because they certainly need the help. But at this point, it looks like I-35 and to the east is going to be the winner as far as rainfall totals go from this event. And there we've got our roller coaster of Oklahoma weather. We love it. We got rain, we got 70s. We don't know what season it is. We had a story about Mardi Gras. There's some Mardi Gras beads, Tevis.